Hi, everyone. This is Jackie Cooper with Crypto Mom 2 Talk Show and also the Blockchain Legal Institute's talk show. I want to welcome everyone to our conversation today and share with you that I just learned about an event that's happening, a recognition that's happening on the 3rd of January, actually every year. And it actually is close to my heart because it is called Crypto World Day, and it also is in recognition of the founder of Bitcoin. So we'll have more of a conversation about that. For those that do not know who I am, a little bit, a short background and bio of me. I am an attorney. So with that, I do have to say that these talk shows, I'll put out normal disclaimers. They're not investment advice. They're not financial advice. They're not legal advice. Definitely do your own research. And with that, I will do a little plug to the Blockchain Legal Institute. So, if you are doing research, definitely check out the Blockchain Legal Institute because it has background information about how to stay in compliance, both in the area for blockchain uses, and it has information about artificial intelligence, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a host of other topics. So in addition to being a lawyer, I'm also a mom. So I've written books for those families that would like to learn more about cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. So the Bitcoin Cinderella is definitely an adventure blockchain series that takes you all around the world. The first story, the Bitcoin Cinderella, is in my mind very magical because there is a ball in the metaverse and there's timed NFTs, and Bitcoin Cinderella learns who her prince is, but then they go on an adventure to El Salvador in the second book, which is the Bitcoin Cinderella and the Seven Dwarfs, and they learned all about Bitcoin mining and hard forks and soft forks, and she's going around the world. The next book is about the Bitcoin Cinderella and the Pink Sands Treasure of Bermuda, and she's traveling to Bermuda. And then in July, I will be back at the Bitcoin conference in Tennessee, and the release of the book called The Bitcoin Cinderella and the True Stories of Women in Bitcoin will be shared. And I'm really excited about that because over the past 13 years with Bitcoin, there have been many women involved in its history. And so this special story will feature and highlight just some, because there are thousands of women who have been involved with this journey, just some of the names that you might recognize. But today, it's not about me. It's about this special event. And I'd like to welcome Jim to the show, Crypto Mom 2 and BLI. How are you doing today?
Great. Thank you so much, Jackie.
Yeah,
My
so
name is
go
Jim
right.
Shearer, and I live in Chester County, and I coordinate activities for an event called World Crypto Day. I'm thrilled to chat with you. I don't have a scripted talk here, but I figured we could talk back and forth and introduce people to this exciting grassroots initiative to celebrate the benefits of cryptocurrency and also the people that make it happen.
So I'm all about stories. So how did you start your journey into cryptocurrency? What
Okay,
kind of,
well, I do like the word journey or odyssey or something like that, but we all have our own journey and all have an odyssey of some sort. But I started in software as a young man, and I did DOS-based software and then Windows-based software, web software, and had lots of friends in the IT space and also in investment advisory. And I just thought it was a near miracle thing to create Bitcoin and blockchain technology and these transformative technologies leveraging on the shoulders of giants. We've heard that term so many times before, but it is true. We all have something that we stand on, some foundational effort that we stand on, visions that have come from others, innovations that have come from others, technologies that have come from others. So our goal with World Crypto Day is to highlight the benefits of crypto and also identify and celebrate those people who did near miraculous things to bring us into this new millennium of currency.
I'm going to share right now the platform. So, and I do want to mention to everyone, the links will be below. And if you're listening to this after January 3rd, definitely this is an annual event. So definitely come back to the platforms that, will be linked here. So that way you can learn more. So while I'm pulling it up, why don't you go ahead and explain a little bit about how you decided to get this going, to start this.
Good. So this isn't just me. There are other people involved and supporters, but this happened just a little over a year ago. And we had all been inspired by Earth Day. I don't know if you know, but Earth Day just had its 50th year anniversary. It's probably the most popular and successful single day event ever, aside from maybe Valentine's Day or Christmas or something like that. But Earth Day has a great model for celebrating something on a single day. So we grabbed some of their ideas and then took them on and said, let's celebrate crypto because it's um, it's transformative and it's important. So we whipped up a website and we looked at the most prevalent things that people would care about if they were going to have a day to celebrate, and that is a countdown clock. So we put a countdown clock on there so people can put it on their calendar for January 3rd each year. And here's the website that she's scrolling through. Let's go back to the home page, and then I'll even use that. If you scroll down, you can see there are some highlights there. But why do we pick the 3rd of each year? Because Bitcoin was launched on January 3rd in 2009. Think how few years ago that was. We're looking at 13, 14, 15 years of, um, of, of Bitcoin. And that's nothing in the history of the world. That's a very short amount of time. But in that short amount of time, it has done wonderful things. So we're celebrating that. And it's called a distributed event. There's no central place. Why? Because this is a global event. We call it World Crypto Day or Global Crypto Day because anyone, anywhere can celebrate. They can do what people do for Earth Day, which is organize localized activities among their friends. If they have a big platform themselves, they could have their own global event and invite people in from all over the world and host it on what normally or mostly is Zoom platform, but there are so many now, and they're all excellent. So it wasn't really possible to have a global event until the internet hooked us all together. So 20 years ago, this kind of thing would have been impossible. Even 10 years ago, it would have been a challenge. So now we have a worldwide website called worldcrypto.day. And I highlight that extension .day because it's a newer extension. And it helps people remember that this is a day event. Yet it's true, people celebrate crypto all year long. And we see people post on social media all year long. But for this day, we want people to post with hashtag # World Crypto Day. That hooks us all together, and you'll be amazed what you'll see on January 3rd, 4th, and thereafter for about a week thereafter on social media. That hashtag will light up, and you will see posts from people all over the world who are celebrating in small ways or medium-sized ways or large ways. And what we hope to have happen is from this small grassroots event, we create some kind of a snowball that gets bigger and bigger and rolls ever larger and becomes a day that we all appreciate and all enjoy and make some friends and longtime business partners together with.
I definitely support what you're doing because I know my journey into the cryptocurrency and the Bitcoin world started about 9 years ago. So, that's short in comparison to some others. But I also know that it's really important within our community to educate yourselves and to reach out to those that have been in the community for a while, so that way you can actually do your own research, because there are a lot of businesses that start up within cryptocurrency. And there's definitely very good projects, but you also need to kind of do your research so that way you can also spot those that, might not be as good. So I definitely appreciate what you're doing, because I think the more that people are aware of who's in this space, then they can network with everyone and find out, and who to connect with, and who to support. So I like the idea of having events about cryptocurrency, because there's so many different coins out there. And there's so many centralized platforms, decentralized platforms. It's an amazing community of innovators. And like as you said, Bitcoin started the journey. So definitely in celebration of Bitcoin and everything that it stands for, because I'm definitely, as a Bitcoin miner, I'm definitely in support of everything that Bitcoin stands for. But I'm also in support of decentralized finance, and I'm definitely in support of, cryptocurrency and its journey. And just even though the Blockchain Legal Institute is definitely doing an event on January 3rd, we also have global virtual events that are free. March 21st is an event that people can register for. And again, that's the magic number 3. So, from the January 1st perspective, this is the March perspective. And then the other event that we're doing, which also will give, information about what you're doing on World Crypto Day in January. We are doing a Crypto.Blockchain.Defi conversation cruise, and the CBDC cruise is a play on words, because of the fact that there's a lot of different views about the idea of having a centralized bank currency. But we are all about communication and conversation, just like you are. And so for those that would like to hop on a cruise and network with different industry individuals, or others who are involved in the community, definitely reach out to bli.tools. But I know that you have a great vision for this day. So what's your vision for this, 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road? I know that it's only a new day, but just as you have said, there's a lot of things that are going on within our community. So what's your hope for what's going to happen down the road?
Well, let me revert back again to Earth Day. What a great vision they had 50 years ago. It's
Yeah.
a day that people celebrate all over, and there are global network ambassadors in every country. So our vision is to have one leading person in each country, of which there are 220 United Nations recognized countries, all over the world, who take up the flag and take the charge in their country for World Crypto Day celebrations. So that's a vision that requires that people who are interested in leading in their country raise their hand, send me an email at director@worldcrypto.day, or see me on LinkedIn, or go to the website and fill out the form fill, and stay in touch. I'm simply a coordinator, sort of a yenta, somebody who helps people match visions and activities with days and comrades out there. So I'm here to serve you. I work for all of you who appreciate crypto and want to celebrate it on January 3rd.
I definitely support that idea. And, again, going back to your idea of having individuals from around the community, I would also just mention at the Blockchain Legal Institute, we have information about the laws from around the world, almost every country right now, as well as the laws within each state here in the United States. So, in combination with what you're doing, there definitely are going to be individuals who are networking within the Blockchain Legal Institute who are going to be learning about your event. And there's definitely ways that we can, work together in the future in terms of getting the word out about educational resources and how to support everyone's vision of economic freedom and choices. So any last minute thoughts that you have for
Well, I love what you just said about education, because at the core, this is an educational event. We all will learn from each other. We share some ideas together, and the world becomes a better place. Too much misinformation is out there about cryptocurrency, and we have to set the record straight. We need confident voices reiterating the benefits, because there are hundreds of benefits of cryptocurrency, and we'll see it balloon and take its rightful place as a technology on into the next decade. I encourage you to send your logos to me, and we'll put it up on the site as a partner or supporter of the project, and we'll connect the logo to a URL that you define or give to me. And that means others can click on those links and go to other websites. There's a great broad universe of and wealth of information out on the internet, and we want to keep it curated and accurate and professional to match the vision that people have had for the blockchain and cryptocurrency.
Definitely would support that. And likewise, we, the Blockchain Legal Institute also will be linking the Crypto World Day to our event site, because we have events from around the world for conferences and other things that are going on. And it really is exploding in terms of the number of activities that are happening around the world and all the different areas, from artificial intelligence to Ethereum events, to Bitcoin events, you name it, to blockchain education events. So for those that are listening, there is not a lack of where you can get your education from, both free as well as pay. And it's all about lifelong learning to enjoy and to share with others. So in multiple languages, I must say. So thank you so much, Jim, for hopping on. I look forward to having follow-up conversations with you throughout the year as your event grows, and doing other things in partnership with you. So everyone who's listening, definitely send information about what you're doing on the World Crypto Day, because again, it's in celebration for everyone. And as we are navigating this world, remember, definitely do your research, so that way, and share information with others, so that way they can learn as well, because it's not always easy to step into this space. And that's why we all need mentors. So again, everyone, as I always say at the end of all my conversations, be kind to yourself, be kind to others. We're also interconnected. We're all part of one world, and now even more than others. Thank you so much, everyone. See you soon. Bye.